Saturday, guys. Well, the bread's out of the oven. Now, it doesn't quite look like the picture. I'll show Chris so he can look at the picture. But, okay, it looks like bread. I proofed it, which means, I guess it's all about the, the rising in my quick cooker. But I'm thinking maybe I needed to do another. I did 2 30-minute proofs, and the recipe calls for 1 to 2 hours of doubling. So anyway, I'll let you know how it tastes. But I wanted to show you just a couple things, how I did this bread. So first off, I'm wondering if I should take it, maybe I should take it out of that cast iron so it doesn't get harder than a rock. Okay, I'm gonna, so, this is parchment paper. We used to sell it, now we don't. Really do love parchment paper, and loving it for the air fryer. Now, Chris, I want you to come back over. It was cooked this time in our cast iron, brand new enamel cast iron. Just came out October 1st. This is a 6 quart. It has a lid. I know I showed it. Hold on, you're fine, Chris. I know I showed it. Can you see that, Chris? Or can you show that? Okay. So do you see? This is to make it so it's like it's self-basting. Okay. This, if you host a show, is only $79. Normally it sells for $199. You guys go check out Williams-Sonoma how much their 5.5 quart is. So kind of it's the same thing. So anyway, excited for that. But this is the one that if your hands and stuff, because this is like 9.5 pounds without any food in it. So, okay, so I want to show you, this was a rosemary Parmesan bread. So, I just want to show you some things that I did. I took my herb stripper and I started here, this little tool, and I just did all that. Look how great. And then this part I just peel off. Then, I think this is like $5. Then what I did, because you I put a little bit more, because I always like a little bit more. Interesting that it didn't have any garlic. I keep thinking, a little garlic would have been nice. So, then this is the herb mill. The ball is in there so it keeps everything down, to go through the blades. So, I put the herb mill, the ball's in there, and all I'm going to do is turn this, okay? Now you can go right into your dish, or it can just fall off like that. Okay, so see what it does. Okay, great herb mill. Really, there really probably isn't anything better than fresh herbs. I mean, really. I mean, Pampered Chef rubs and seasoning are a really close second, but overall. So, it also has Parmesan cheese. Now, I only put half of what the recipe, because Chris doesn't like cheese. He doesn't eat cheese. But I wanted to show you what I did. So this is Parmesan cheese, fresh Parmesan cheese. I'm putting it in the blender, and then I put it on grind. Okay, and then I hit. And you'll see, because I did some of it already. But again, this blender, 60% this month off for host, so that's like $100. God, I think it's $113, kind of like the air fryer, so super cheap. Anything in the catalog is $60. But I just want to show you, and you can grind your own beans instead of using Costco. So if you buy the whole beans, this will grind it. So I've got another blender, but I just want to show you that fresh Parmesan cheese. So good. Okay, so I'm going to put on my other one. So that was basically what the extra ingredients I did for the bread. But I came across this pesto recipe. It's not a Pampered Chef one because I had all this spinach, okay? So I have to show you this. So fast. So I'm going to put in, it's supposed to be 3 cups of spinach, and I filled it up. It's pretty high, so I put in a little bit more, but it's all good. And I'm gonna post the recipe. Pine nuts, okay, so we wanna put in the pine nuts. I know they're expensive. If you do a lot with pine nuts, of course buy it at Costco, because I looked at Safeway and they were $7.99 for this size. But okay, so then, oh, and I'm using my Meyer Lemon garlic oil, okay, from the Wild Groves, which I always talk about. Love that place. And where's the other? Oh, maybe I poured it in there already. Okay. So then I'm going to take my lemon, okay, of course going to use my citrus press for some fresh lemon juice, okay. I'm going to squeeze that in. Always remember, skin side up, okay. Because I've made pesto, the basil, and I've done a spinach, I think, a long time ago in the manual food processor. And trust me, it does take a little while. Now, the recipe only calls for 1 clove of garlic, but you guys know me, I love more garlic, so I'm going to use my roller, my garlic peeler, okay, and take the skin off. Look how easy that is. Put it in there. Gonna put the lid back on, and it's supposed to have Parmesan cheese in there. I'll add it later. Now, I'm gonna push cancel. If you've never seen my blender video, it makes smoothies. You can make alternative milk, almond, cashew milk, excuse me, soups. I mean, we're talking great piping hot soups. Heated puree, which I love doing my cauliflower. It's almost like it's a kind of a soupy mashed potato, but oh, so good. I mean, cauliflower, but it tastes kind of better than mashed potatoes. Make your own sauce, jams, which I have done. It washes itself. That's the piece de resistance. And then the grind. Do you know that you can take a cup or 2 cups of whole oats, put it in here, and in 30 seconds, you've got oat flour. You guys, I would have never thought I wanted it. So, I'm going to turn this, what I did before is I turned it to grind. That's what I did, didn't I, Chris? I mean, it was when I kind of did, and this just took up. Grind. Okay, scratch that. I did pulse. That's what I did. Okay, it's all good. This is my, oh, you gotta hold it down. All right, come on. Cancel, pulse, there we go. Okay, that's what I did. And this is the scoop and spread, which I absolutely love. Maybe I didn't put in as much oil as I did the other day. But that's all right. There we go. Okay, it's done. And I have spinach pesto. And the whole reason I did that, like I said, instead of basil pesto, is I looked up specifically just spinach. So anyway, that's my demo for today. I hope you guys have a nice weekend. Definitely that air is unhealthy. Oh God, yes, thank you, Chris. Chris just reminded me. I knew there was something else. Oh God, when is the day that I'm too old to do this? Okay, 2 things. One is, I talked about the vanilla cinnamon, Korinji Cinnamon Plus and Korinji Cinnamon. They come out where you guys can buy them on October 15th. So if you are interested and you want them, I'm going to turn in an order on the 15th. So just instant message, text me, email, and I will get it ordered for you and send it on the 15th. Now, the other thing, and this is a huge thing, you know, my tradition of my open house has been over 20 years. I so love doing it so that I can connect with all of you. And definitely in this time of what's going on, it's making it really hard. So I've been kind of racking my brains to figure out something where I might be able to carry on the tradition of those that would like to come, and then of course offering a different alternative. So what I would love for all of you that will watch this video is, could you please text me, email, or instant message me. You don't need to comment on the page. I just want to know, if I hosted a party, these would be the changes. You'd have to make reservations. You could only come for an hour and 15 minutes. It would be upstairs. There'd be masks. You can wear a mask. The food would be served. Obviously, there won't be as much food. Have a little smaller kitchen, and everything would be wiped down in between the groups coming. Obviously, if you come with a group and you've put in your reservation, I'd have your setting for, so that you guys could be together. Then I do 3 drawings per group of people. So that's my one alternative. But and everyone would be wearing gloves here, serving, touching anything. My girlfriends, who most of you know, and Chris, we'd all have our gloves on. The other thing that I'm thinking about is, because obviously I still have more new and retired stuff to sell, doing the virtual sale again that way, and then doing a virtual party just so that I can give away. I love giving away stuff to all of you. Just so appreciate you all being my customers, really, and for the past 28 years. So I'd kind of like to know what, and I might even do a little combo of both. Let's say that, I have a fair amount of people that might want to come and make reservations. That is the only way you can come, is if you've made a reservation. So it won't be anybody dropping by. But I also do want to do some virtual drawing for the orders that will come in. So I would love some feedback. Again, I'm just asking you to just do it separately, not on my Facebook page. And anyway, so stay healthy, stay safe. I look forward to next week when I show you another recipe. Have a great evening.